Alrighty, let's get right into it. The UAE's new corporate tax law has stirred up a lot of questions, but there's one that keeps popping up everywhere. The requirement for audited financial statements. What does this really mean? Who does it actually apply to? And most importantly, how do you get ready for it? Let's break it all down. So here's the big question. Does your business need to have audited financials under the UAE Corporate Tax Law? Well, depending on how much you earn or even where your business is located, you might be legally on the hook for an audit of your financial statement. So let's figure out if you're on that list. So who exactly is in the spotlight here? Well, the rules are pretty specific about which businesses need to step up their financial reporting game. Let's dive into the nitty-gritty and see precisely where your company fits into this new picture. Okay, I want you to burn this number into your memory. 50 million dirhams. This is the magic figure for a whole lot of businesses. If your annual revenue crosses this line, the game changes for you and a full audit becomes mandatory. Simple as that. It really boils down to three main groups. First, as we just saw, any taxable business pulling in over 50 million dirhams in revenue. Second, if you're what's called a qualifying free zone person or QFZP, you're in, no matter what your revenue is. And third, if your company is part of a tax group, you'll need special purpose audited statements. Now, you're probably asking, what on earth is a QFZP? Well, to put it simply, it's a company that operates in a UAE free zone and meets certain conditions. The huge prize for doing this is getting a 0% corporate tax rate on your qualifying income. But there's always a trade-off, right? And in this case, it means stricter rules, including that mandatory audit. Okay, so knowing if you need an audit is step one, but that's only half the battle. Step two is just as important. Knowing what standards your accounting has to meet. And it's not a one-size-fits-all situation. The rules actually give you different options depending on the size of your company. So the system is tiered, which is actually pretty smart because it gives smaller businesses some breathing room. If you're making 3 million dirhams or less, you can choose to use a simple cash basis accounting. That just means you record money when it actually comes in or goes out. Super straightforward. For businesses with revenue up to 50 million dirhams, you can use a simpler IFRS for SMEs. But for businesses with revenues above that, the full global IFRS standard is the default, which is based on accrual accounting. You track income and expenses when they happen, not just when cash changes hands. And hey, a quick but really important note here. If you are under that 3 million dirhams threshold, you might qualify for what's called a small business relief. This is a fantastic benefit, but it doesn't mean you can be easy with your bookkeeping. You absolutely have to keep properly organized records to prove you're eligible. No shortcuts. Look, we get it. This can all feel like just another piece of red tape, another hoop you have to jump through. But let's try to shift our perspective here for a second. An audit isn't just about staying compliant. It can actually be an incredibly powerful tool for your business. Let's talk about some of the hidden upsides. First things first, an audit is basically your best defense against making expensive mistakes. It's an independent expert check to make sure your financial data is solid and free from major errors. What does that mean for you? It means the numbers you submit for your taxes are reliable, which dramatically cuts your risk of getting hit with penalties and fines down the line. Now, think about it from an outsider's point of view. Let's say you're looking for a business loan or you're trying to attract investors. Handing them a set of audited financials is like giving them a gold seal of approval. It screams good governance and transparency. It builds a massive amount of trust and makes it so much easier to get the capital you need to grow your business. And here's the kicker, the benefit that so many people miss. An audit isn't just about looking backwards at old numbers. It's about strengthening your future. The process itself is like a deep dive health check for your entire operation. A good auditor can spot inefficiencies, weaknesses in your controls, and risks you didn't even know existed. It's like getting a clear roadmap for how to make your business better. Okay, we've covered the who, the what, and the why. Now let's get down to the how. Because let's be honest, preparing for an audit can be a challenge. But the good news is, the most common problems are completely avoidable if you just plan ahead. Let's tackle them right now. So these are pretty much the 4 biggest headaches businesses run into. First, incomplete records, the fix. Disciplined, organized bookkeeping. It sounds basic, but it's crucial. Next, weak accounting estimates. Things like revenue recognition can be tricky. You've got to document why you made the judgments you did. Show your work. Third, missing disclosures. Be obsessive about including all the details on loans and any transactions with related parties. And finally, just general uncertainty about the rules. The key here is to bring your tax prep and audit prep together from day one. Don't treat them like two separate things. Okay, we have covered a ton of ground. So what do you need to do right now? Like today? Let's distill all of this down into a simple, immediate action plan. Alright, here is your checklist. Number 1, figure out if this even applies to you. Are you a QFZP? Is your revenue over that 50 million dirham line? Number 2, pinpoint the correct accounting standard you need to be using. Number 3, change your mindset. See this whole audit process as an opportunity, not just a chore. And finally, number 4, and this is the most important one, start now. Start cleaning up and organizing your financial records today. The work you put in now is going to decide whether this whole process is a smooth, easy validation of your business or a chaotic, stressful last-minute scramble. Connect with AKW Consultants to set your financial house in order.